Hey, what is up there, guys? This is Cobb, and welcome to a happy little boom talent builds video. So, cutting straight to the chase, this is the build that I'm going to be using for Destro in ranked solo shuffle in various arenas. Is it subject to change? Yeah, it's somewhat subject to change, but I've been playing this in skirmishes, and it's been working pretty well. So there's going to be a link to this talent build down below in the video description if you want to go ahead and click that and import this build yourself to give it a try. But for now, I'm just going to give a really quick rundown of the build without spending too much time, to be honest, on these kind of main talents, on the main Warlock talents, because I think that most of these are sort of self-explanatory, but I will go over them just a little bit. The main build is, again, pretty self-explanatory. I won't spend too long on it. A lot of this is just damage mitigation stuff. Demon skin, that kind of thing, fell armor, plus stamina here from Demonic Embrace. I hate that we have to put a point in Amplify Curse, but it is too good to pass up. And yeah, one talent that I'm a little bit unsure about here is Fell Pact, which is reducing the cooldown of Feldom by up to 1 minute. If you put a couple of points in this, that could be really good. It just depends, you know, if a pet kill meta becomes the thing, I guess, in these arenas. Ranked solo shuffle, I can't really see the rounds lasting that long because things are much more disorganized. So ranked solo shuffle, I'm very comfortable just to skip this, but we'll see if this changes as the season develops in more organized 3v3s. And yeah, I suppose you've got a bit of a choice to make here with Unending Resolve. You can either reduce the cooldown by 45 seconds, or you can increase the shield wall's power by an additional 15% damage mitigation. I find that this is just better. Personally speaking, I just think having a super powerful shield wall is really nice. I think that the average duration of arenas makes it so that the cooldown reduction of Unending Resolve doesn't matter that much anyway. Again, this might be different between ranked solo shuffle and organized 3v3 arenas. Organized 3v3 arenas tending to last longer, you know. But yeah, that's what I'm going with over here. I'm also going with the reduced cooldown of Dark Pact by 15 seconds over here as well, just because I think it's so powerful already. There's no need to go for this one, really, the Ichor of Devils. Not that it's not like really strong, but I think that it's strong enough already, and just having a Dark Pact that you can pop every, 45 seconds is just unbelievable. I think that that's also strong, personally. But yeah, I think that that's honestly down to personal preference, so feel free to switch that up if you disagree. Everything else, oh yeah, the one other thing that I'm not that sure about is Inquisitor's Gaze. It seems alright. It like tickles the tiger that you're currently hitting. Obviously Summon Soulkeeper is fucking garbage, so I mean, for PvP. For PvP, Summon Soulkeeper's kind of trash, so you don't have to worry about that, but it's debatable whether or not Inquisitor's Gaze is worth a point, or whether that is going to be worth, you know, redistributing this point into something like Fell Pact, or even Teachings of the Satyr to reduce the cooldown of Amplify Curse by another 10 seconds. So, apart from that though, I'm very convinced that this build is fucking good to go. Soulburn feels so good, by the way. Make sure that you're spamming this very often in arenas to get off those easy gateways and all of that shit, right? Popping up before you Hellstone and all that good stuff. Amazing. Great. Okay, so the Destro tree is a little bit cookie cutter, just moving things over a little bit. I find that the more Infernal-centric builds just feel more PvE-ish to me. They feel better when you're able to stand there and free cast and spam out a bunch of Chaos Bolts and get things like power overwhelming stacks, right? Consuming Soul Shards increases your mastery by blah, right? You gain stacks of that, and it's great. Lots of damage, but are you really going to get to stand there and pump out fucking Chaos Bolts while there's a Feral, a Rogue, and a Fury Warrior on your ass, you know? Probably not, you know, probably not. So, yeah, we go much more down at the right side of the tree. Now, there's a couple of points of interest that I want to draw into this build, because a couple of people will be thinking, oh, well, you know, how good really is Rain of Fire, you know? Fuck that, I'm going to skip Rain of Fire, you know? Look, man, at the end of the day, Rain of Fire, it's 1 point, and it has incredible synergy with Ritual of Ruin, right? So every 10 soul shards you spend grants Ritual of Ruin, making your next Chaos Bolt a speedy cast and consume no soul shards, right? This is fantastic. You want to be getting as many Ritual of Ruin procs as you possibly can, and spamming out your Shadow Burns pretty much on cooldown, and spamming out your, not spamming Rain of Fires, but using a Rain of Fire tactfully to just dump 3 shards and build a bunch of stacks of Ruin is really important, man. It's going to be able, dude, you're going to get off so many more quick cast Chaos Bolts by having the Rain of Fire. Not only is Rain of Fire important because of that shit, but because also, I mean, just the utility of being able to stop a healer from drinking, you know? Any decent healer will CC your pet before they go for a drink, and if you want to interrupt that shit, dropping a rain of fire on them while they're just out of line of sight is going to be really, really good. Getting stealthers out of stealth, also really, really good. You can even drop a rain of fire as soon as the doors open in the arena, to instantly get 3 stacks of Ritual of Ruin. And because you're out of combat, your shards you'll regenerate all 3 soul shards in like 2 or 3 seconds, man. You know? It's fucking good. It's really great, man. I stand by this. I know that some people disagree. Some people would rather put this point elsewhere, but at the end of the day, it's 1 point, dude. 1 point, you know? I think that it's totally worth it, personally speaking. So scooting a bit further on down the tree. Again, I don't think this one is that controversial, so we just got some B-roll footage playing right now. But we also, obviously, have spec'd 1 point into Soulfire. I do think it is worth it. If you're actually able to free cast in Arena, you can get this off every now and again. It's a lot of burst damage and can honestly be, you know, the ignition that's required to set up a cheeky kill with just a tiny amount of CC to follow up. So it's grand, and if you don't get it off, well, again, you only invested 1 point in Soulfire, so I think it's totally worth picking up. The Dimensional Rifts are back, they're feeling fantastic, and yeah, I feel like that is most everything in the destro build. I don't think there's too much more to talk about, to be honest. I think that most of these choices, again, are pretty self-explanatory for a PvP build. You're just focusing on getting off as much instant cast damage as possible, and we're avoiding things like... actually, I'm even avoiding the talent Eradication, which is Chaos Bolt increases the damage you deal to the target by 10% for 7 seconds. That's with 2 talent points in that. Again, even things like that, man, I just don't want to be relying on that, dude, you know? I want to be focusing much, much more on instant cast damage. So yeah, that's what this build is all about. It's designed to be able to do shit and get off dam even while you are being trained. Now, as for PvP talents, I feel like... I feel like these are sort of self-explanatory right now, so it's fine to just keep the B-roll rolling. But I think that Cremation is still fantastic. Cremation. I said that like American there for a second. Cremated. Conflagra deals up to an additional 3% of the target's maximum health in fire damage if the target is affected by your Immolate. It's just a fantastic little PvP talent, always worth picking up. Next up we have Nether Ward. This one obviously can be switched out, but there it is. Surrounds the caster with a shield that lasts for 3 seconds, reflecting all harmful spells cast on you. Really, really good in Opers, particularly against things like Resto Druids, Mages, whatever, right? People are going to try to land CC out of stealth or out of invisibility. Just being able to reflect the first piece of CC they dump on you, particularly like a Cyclone, is amazing. People aren't going to fall for this the higher ranks you get, obviously, but Nether Ward, it's really, really good, even in, or rather, even against comps that aren't necessarily built around spellcasters, right? I'm still a big fan of Bane of Fragility, which is... Why can't I even select it? There we go. Reduces the target's maximum health by up to 15% for 10 seconds. Very, very cool. I do like this. I actually like this a lot when you are playing with something like a Rogue or a Windwalker Monk, and you can kind of trust them to deal most of the damage, right? So if you're getting the fucking shit beat out of you, you can throw up a Bane of Frag, dump a couple of Rifts on somebody, and then just focus on living, alright? Or just focus on landing CC and things like that. And you can kind of just let your other solo DPS, particularly if it's something really bursty, again, like a Windwalker or a Rogue, clean up the kill, man. And it's really, really cool. Again, if you're going to be the target a lot in Arena, you know? But yeah, I'm not using it right now. I do think there are other better options most of the time, but it is one to keep in mind. And next up we have Shadow Rift, which is Conjure, which, by the way, I understand I'm not actually using Shadow Rift in any of these clips that are playing right now. At least I don't think I was. I don't think I am. Fuck, I'm getting all my tenses mixed up. But it conjures a Shadow Rift at the target location lasting 2 seconds, unchanged from previous expansions. Enemy players within the rift when it expires are teleported to your demonic circle. Again, Shadow Rift is going to be amazing if this expansion is anything like the past couple, where, you know, Warlocks are being trained all day by melees, right? It's just really, really nice for getting people off of you. Melees these days have like 7 fucking gap closes. So being able to, you know, gateway away from some idiots, drop a Shadow Rift when they get back on you, that teleports them away, then they get back on you again, and then you fucking Demonic Circle to get away, you know, blah, blah, blah. Particularly a Soulbend Demonic Circle to make sure that you get the sprint, you know. It makes you very, very slippery, and yeah, it's grand. So that's it, boys. That is it. That is my goddamn build. I guess we're going to wrap up the video now by playing out a couple of games that I actually recorded with some commentary. So I'm talking about a little bit what I'm doing, what's happening, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, they're just skirmishes because the season hasn't even started yet. So there is that. But, yeah. Hope some of y'all found this video useful. Some of you guys were asking for a talents video, an updated talents video. So here it is. That's what I'm going to be running in my ranked solo shuffles and various 3v3 experiments. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. And I shall catch all of you guys just a tad bit later. Alrighty, Succubus round 2. Let's do this. Bit of a small map here, so I'm not sure I can get off the early Rain of Fire, but let's see. I'm just going to drop it. Nice, they're not really rushing, man. We got time, dude. We got time. Oi, 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 oi. So you see the Shout of the Hunter there with the Pet Seduce. Don't want to trinket this particularly. Coil Bolt Deeps here. Drop the stun off of that. Okay, I'm just going to drop a fear on this guy. I don't know if he's just going to go run and heal, so I guess he will. Oh, bloody hell. Fuck, they didn't hit him? You serious? Okay, got a shield up. Probably got a wall up too, actually. There's the Seduce on the bell end. Gotta drop some shit on this guy. My pult's too far, man. I think I might have got that guy. I think I might have got him. Nice. We totally did. Big fear here. Coil, rather. Of course, hunters can still just dispel shit extremely easily. Now, luckily, this is how instant cast damage is gonna start to pay off. That's how we do it. Oh boy. Another destro lock. Alright, dude. Let's do this. That motherfucker's on the prowl. Run for my life a little bit. Bro, he wants you, man. How the hell did I not spell lock that, man? Honestly. Feed the DH. Not gonna trinket this shit. Case of exhaustion him, though. Double coils. Into double stun. Oi, oi, oi. He's just draining life. We kicked his ass. No. Running away just a little now. Dude, fuck this. Get me the hell out of here. There's the kick. Okay, we can get off here now. Fuck. Broke instantly, bro. One can flag. Just dropping a Rain of Fire here, literally, just to fucking get my my procs going. Fast cast Chaos Bolt like that. Ugh. This guy's tanky. Okay. We can totally free cast on this guy again now. Should be a full fear here. Into a big sweaty bolt. Oh. God damn it. Got him.